how's it going? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Whitney and I'm a fragrance and flavor enthusiast. Here on my channel, we mostly explore fragrances, but I sometimes like to throw in other content here and there just for fun. And before we get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone that has viewed, liked, commented, shared, subscribed, and bought me a bubble tea. So today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of the good smelling things that I got on vacation in Canada. And yeah, some other fun stuff mixed in along the way. So I didn't only get like perfumes and stuff. I got a couple candles and some body care stuff as well. So if that seems interesting to you, join me, won't you? So first up, I thought I would actually share with you guys what I wore to travel. Now, I don't have a problem with wearing fragrances like when I know I'm going to be on an airplane and stuff. And I don't mind smelling other people's fragrances either. But I do try to be as courteous as possible because I know I wouldn't want to be stuck sitting next to someone with something quite strong on for like multiple hours without much of a choice, right? So because I can't help but wear fragrance, I knew I had to pick something, but I also wanted to be considerate of any fellow passengers as well as just anyone in general who I may encounter who may be kind of sensitive to smell. But one of the main factors for me in the reason why I chose what I chose to wear while traveling was I wanted something that would be able to last on me for an extended amount of time. So I basically woke up at like 6 in the morning and I got to my destination at about 11 p.m. So I was on the move for a long time. So I knew that I wasn't gonna be reapplying because I wasn't really comfortable with like applying perfume in a public bathroom or anything like that or anywhere in the public. So I knew that whatever I put on in the morning was gonna have to do its job for the whole day, or at least, be smellable by me for as long as possible. Because mostly I wanted to make sure that I could enjoy my fragrance throughout my journey and not offend anyone in the process. So with all of those things taken into consideration, the scents that I decided to layer for that day, well, first of all, I used my Kaleidoscope body cream as the moisturizer because I feel like that's a pretty solid base, and it's not like, it doesn't smell like overly like anything to me. I think it just has like a pleasant scent to it. So I thought, okay, that would be fair to wear as a moisturizer. But then I decided to put on my You by Glossier. And again, this is something that I feel is similar to Kaleidoscope in the sense that it's not really the easiest to describe, but it just smells like pleasant. And to me, You is kind of like elevated skin, but it's not a skin scent. So it just smells like clean, but not soapy. So it's kind of like floral, woody, musky, and powdery, but I feel like with those qualities, it still has a softness about it. Now, it's one that I feel like actually does project, but because of the softness about it, like in terms of the scent quality, not the performance, I feel like this was a safe choice for me. And on top of that, I sparingly applied Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume Superdose. So I think I only did did I do a spray? I might have done like a spray on my chest and maybe one like at the base of my neck behind my head, but I don't remember. But I know I didn't put a lot on, and these were applied to my skin. I feel like I might have sprayed some on the shirt I was wearing. I don't remember. I feel like I did, but I know I was able to smell both of these emanating from my chest, which y'all probably could tell gets kind of hot very easily. So I was able to get wafts of my scent throughout my journey, which was very pleasant. And I don't think it wasn't like I was choking myself out, and I know I wasn't anosmic to it because I was able to still detect it with ease throughout the whole journey. And I didn't even think twice about it. Like, I know sometimes if I have a fragrance on, I'm like, is this too much? I didn't think that once. So I was quite confident with this pairing. And while we're talking about it, let me know down below in the comment section which fragrance combination or singular fragrance you would wear while traveling when you know you're going to be in close quarters with other people, and let me know if you would even wear fragrance or not. I'm curious about that, so let me know down below. So one of the most exciting things about traveling for me is experiencing the way of life in other places and experiencing how other people do things in different places. And a part of that is also where people them shop. So I like to visit stores that I don't have here in the Bahamas and that I don't have access to, that sell products that I don't necessarily have direct access to as well. And one of those stores is Bath and Body Works. Now we have third-party sellers here in the Bahamas that carry Bath and Body Works scents, but there are no official Bath and Body Works storefronts here. And it's always like a pleasure, at least since I started caring, it's always like a pleasure to visit a Bath and Body Works store and to smell for 1 to 3 hours. But what made this trip particularly special as it pertains to Bath and Body Works is that I was visiting the store during the semi-annual sale. So I was excited to visit. Now I was in Halifax and they have a decent sized Bath and Body Works store in their shopping center, but I will say I was kind of disappointed that I didn't see like all of the newer summer releases there. And it was, I guess I was hoping to be able to like try all the new stuff in store, but that wasn't possible for me, which was fine. I couldn't go in a Bath and Body Works store without leaving with something though. So you know I had to leave with something. I couldn't leave empty-handed. So I did end up getting 2 3-wick candles, and they were a part of the semi-annual sale prices for candles. At the time, they were potentially like 50% off, I think. At least, I think so. Ciao, I think so. But anyway, the 3-wick candles that I got are Love. So this is the rose and vanilla scent, and I'm a fan of the packaging. And when I wonder if so I'm like, I don't smell anything. I've had this candle open and I have it in my bedroom because I just like how it smells on cold. Okay, I can pick it up now. I was like, oh no, all the scent is gone. But anyway, I had wanted a rosy candle for quite a while, and when I saw that this was available, I was like, okay, let me get that. And I did actually recently get the pink petal tea cakes, which I'll link the video talking about that candle up above for you, and that is lovely. But I did really get quite excited to see the rose vanilla candle because I was a fan of this particular line. That's the end of my sentence. Okay. So the next candle I have is one that I almost overlooked because I think I was kind of like a little bit sad because I was like, oh man, I couldn't smell all the new stuff that I wanted. But I did see this one at the corner of my eye, and I'm glad that I got it for multiple reasons. So the candle I'm talking about is Cinnamon Sugared Pecans. So this is one that I hadn't heard anyone talk about before. I don't know how long ago this particular candle was released, but too bad, I have it and I like it. So this is a very much edible, kind of pretty much smells like a Christmas scent to me. And if you didn't know, the notes are cinnamon sugar, warm roasted pecans, and brown sugar. So sugary, spicy, sweet, and nutty, and very delicious. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, cool, because I feel like I have a decent amount of like gourmand candles, right? But you know, with that recent, I can't remember what it's called, the hybrid collection, I don't remember the specific name of it, but where they have the candle that's Paris Cafe, and then it's mixed with something else. Well, this candle, yeah. So I was like, I guess I could use this, burn this one at the same time as my Paris Cafe candle, because I have that one as well. So I think that's what I may end up doing. I don't think I've ever burned 2 candles at once, but I may just do that when I'm in the mood to smell extra edible in my area. So along with candles, I decided to go a little crazy with the PocketBacs. I couldn't resist. I was like, I think I'm kind of like the shopper where if I go somewhere like to a store and I don't see what I want, I'm still gonna like explore a little bit just in case there's something that I would be happy leaving with. And I left with quite a few PocketBacs, quite a few. So actually I have one non-PocketBac, but I do have it in the spray hand sanitizer form, and that's in the scent Endless Weekend, and that's in Macaron right now. But I'll just go through all of the PocketBacs that I got, and I've only smelled one of them. All of the scents are, I guess, new to me for the most part. I can't remember, but I feel like they're new to me. But I only just like took off the cellophane a couple nights ago in preparation for this video, so I resisted and I didn't smell any of them. So the only one I have smelled so far out of them though is Kiwi Strawberry, and this one is so nice. I like this one so much. It's like tart and juicy and sweet, and I would love this in body care. And let's see. Oh, well, I've had this before. I have it now. So that's Watermelon Lemonade. But let's just smell it just because. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, it's leaking. Oh, next is Life is Sweet. And they only had one of these, and I was quite excited about it because I was like, yay, at least I get to leave with something bubblegum flavored, scented. So let's see how this smells. Yeah. This smells more like literal bubblegum than bubblegum pop does to me, which I'm totally okay with. But I'm a fan. This is a cute little scent. Next is iced dragon fruit tea, and I did end up getting this as a single wick candle in a later semi-annual sale online order that I placed, because I really do like how it smells. Yeah, it's just juicy and a little exotic. Next is another drink based scent, and that is Sweet Mint and Rain. Actually, is this drink, did I think it was rum? I don't know why I said it was drink based. I think I'm thinking of mojitos. Maybe I just want a mojito. Let's see how this smells. That's pleasant, refreshing, slightly sweet, and aquatic. I would like that in a body care item. The next one is Beautiful Day. Now the packaging did nothing for me, and I've never been interested in the like body care range of Beautiful Day, but I figured it would be a perfect scent for a hand sanitizer. Let's see. Yeah, just like fresh. This one smells particularly alcohol-y. Perhaps my nose is like already tired. We have some things to go through though, so. The next one is Bright Summer Days. Oh, coconutty. Maybe a little suntan lotion-y, which is cool. I have Mango Cove. How do I get the scent out without? It's like fresh mango. It doesn't smell like super sweet. Interesting. Okay. I mean, it's nice though. I'm here for a mango scent. So the next one is called Girls Support Girls Stronger Together. And there's no indication of what the smell is, but let's see if I can take a wild guess. Not particularly obvious what this is. It's not sweet at all. It reminds me of something, but child, I don't know what it is. It's kind of like neutral in scent. Like it doesn't smell like, it just smells, like I said, it doesn't smell sweet, and it doesn't really even smell floral to my nose. Next we have Peach Prosecco Macaron. Now I was like, do I have this? I have this in the body spray, and I like how that smells. Ooh. Yeah. Sweet and edible. Kind of reminds me of a hair product I've had before, but I'm not mad at it. I like to smell edible from head to toe. Now, rose water and ivy. I don't think I've ever smelled the body spray. I think, actually, I may have smelled the body care in this particular scent. Yeah, I do like it. I feel like this would be a good scent for like warmer weather because there's like an airiness to it and a definite freshness, and it's not sweet to my nose at least. It's just more of that floral sweetness. And the last one is blackberries and basil. Okay. It smells purple, and it has like the juicy berryness, and it's a little green at the same time. Cool. Green as in like herbal green. So since we're on the topic of non-perfumes, I figured I would show you guys all of the other smell goods that aren't perfumes before we get into the perfumes. And first up is this Macaron candle that I purchased, which is so adorable. And I purchased it at a local farmer's market in Halifax, and these were hand poured, and it just has a pleasant, soft, like soapy scent. And I really like it. I think it's so random and cute, like me. And I got a couple things from, well, this isn't a smell good, but it's these pimple patches. This one is 100% Bad Bitch, and these work really well. I've never used pimple patches before, but I'd seen them and I thought they were so interesting, and boy, did I need a couple of them during the trip. And they worked quite well. Any of the pimples I had shrunk significantly overnight, and I'm glad to have this because it's simple, it works, and the cute little stickers for your face. Now, this isn't scented, but it is something I got that might be of interest to you. So this is the Thayers. Is it Thayers or Tayers? How do you pronounce it? Well, it's this witch hazel facial toner, and it's in the unscented. And the first line is, you won't smell it, but you'll surely feel Thayer's unscented facial toner. And yeah, what I started doing, I had done for a long time, I had like, had been using like a cotton pad or like cotton balls to like apply toner to my face, which I feel helped to give me an extra cleaning that face washing just was not giving me. And then I had stopped that for a while. But then I brought it back, and I'm like, yeah, I much prefer to use like some sort of like physical tool to get this toner on my face, because it helps to like get even more of anything that needs to come off my face off. So yeah, I do really enjoy this, and I use it on other parts of my body as well, and it does the job. And I'm glad it's unscented. I've never gotten the unscented. I've either gotten the original, which I didn't even realize was not unscented, and then I've done rose before, I believe. But yeah, yay. So I also got this native deodorant, and this is in the coconut vanilla scent. And this is my first time using any native products, and I'm glad to have it. And I will say though, the first time I applied this, I was like a little bit, what's the right word? Not scared, but I guess a little shocked, because I had never had such an edible deodorant scent before. So it was kind of weird to have like something so edible smelling coming from my armpits. Like, I've had vanilla scented deodorant before, right? I think it was like a secret deodorant that was vanilla, but that was less gourmand, more floral, if that makes sense. But this one is straight up like edible smelling. But the more I've worn it, the more I've enjoyed it. I feel like it works. I mean, I don't think it's like much different from any other like natural deodorant I've tried before in the sense of performance, but in terms of scent, I'm definitely warmed up more and more to the not only the strength of the fragrance, but also the fact that it's so edible. But anyway, happy to have it. So I also got some soap for my sister, and this bar soap is from Osha Mae, and it's in the scent Earth to Ocean. And this is a spearmint soap that smells so good. I could see this being something that I wear if I like have a headache, like today. So I'll probably be using this tonight. Sometimes I like to use like spearmint or peppermint based body care when I'm like got a headache. So I feel like this would be a good time to use it. But anyway, this is lovely, and it's handmade in Halifax, and it uses organic products. It's vegan, cruelty free, all that good stuff. So yeah, another soap that I got was from the Body Shop, and this is the Tea Tree Purifying Soap, and this was a complimentary gift with my purchase. So I like tea tree oil, and I enjoy it in body care. I like what it does for my skin in terms of its ability to like purge out the gunk. So I'm looking forward to using this when I feel like I need that extra deep cleaning. So last up for the body care that I purchased is probably my favorite purchase, I think, out of all of the body care stuff. And that is this Candy Pop Glam Hugs and Kisses shampoo and conditioner. Now, I looked up online while I was like getting this video together, and it looks like this particular range has been rebranded, but this is what was available in the Shoppers Drug Mart that I visited. And the notes of both of the products has cotton candy, pineapple, and coconut. And I'm like, hell yeah, give it to me. And it smells so good, y'all. Oh my God. It's like so sweet, but like tropical. It's like candy. I love it. And now this is for now it's the ultra hydrating formula for both of them, right? And I guess it's more targeted towards people who have like colored hair. I don't have much hair either, but I've probably washed my hair with this 3 times as much as I normally do when I've used other products, because I love how much these smell. It's almost like any excuse to wash my hair, literally any excuse, because I love the way this smells so much. But yeah, happy to have them. So speaking of Shoppers Drug Mart, that is the pharmacy that I ended up getting quite a few of my perfume purchases from. And the first one I want to share is this Calgon Take Me Away Sweet Confection set. So it features 4 different body sprays in very edible scents, which I was so excited about. And the fact that they were in these like small sizes, but you get 4, I'm like, let me have it, please. So the scents in here, if you didn't already read it or you just want to hear me say it, are cotton candy, marshmallow, vanilla swirl, and red velvet. And I was particularly excited about the red velvet because I feel like I have yet to really come across a red velvet perfume or body spray or anything until now, because I have Velvet Sugar from Bath & Body Works, and I saw that it featured the note of red velvet cake. At some point or another, I saw that was one of the notes listed, so I'm like, cool. And you know, Velvet Sugar is a lovely scent, but I can't say for sure that it smells like red velvet cake, which, if you didn't know, is actually just chocolate cake dyed red. But who was the other one? Aquilina released, I think it's actually called Red Velvet Cake, I can't remember. But anyway, that apparently doesn't feature a red velvet cake note, or at least I don't think it does. So I was like, dag nabbit, what I could do. So when I saw this, I was like, yay! I'll be reviewing this later on and testing it for the first time. I've not smelled them yet. I've been waiting to create content. I've been waiting. So yeah, stay tuned for that video because I'll be sharing how these smell. Now, I feel like these could be purchased in the US as well. I don't know if I've ever seen them in like US based stores, but let's see how they smell first before I go tell you to go get them. But anyway, that's this. So the next perfume purchase that I made at Shoppers Drug Mart is Britney Spears Fantasy Intimate Edition. So this is one that I have been eyeing and wanting for quite a while. I had smelled it locally at a local pharmacy, right? And what was kind of annoying was that they had the samples out and I smelled it on my skin. I was like, oh, I need it. And then when I looked around to see if they had it, they didn't. So I was like, boo. But then I was like patient and waiting. I was like, I know I'm gonna get this scent at some point, but I didn't know when. And they had this at Shoppers Drug Mart, and I was so excited because it was for a good price, and it was just the last one too in the store, and I'm like, yay. So anyway, this is a great one. It's like a sweet, milky scent, that is delicate, and I would say kind of girly and hug inducing. I feel like I felt very cuddly and cozy wearing this scent, so I'm super glad to have it. So next up is a 2022 perfume release that I only learned about when I was doing research at Shoppers Drug Mart's website to see what they had, so I knew what I was looking for when I went inside. And what came up in the search was this green tea lychee lime from Elizabeth Arden, and I was like, hold on now, I've never heard of that before. Tell me more. So when I did some more research, like I said, it was a release for this year. And this one is so lovely. I have the original green tea, which I do enjoy. And I was quite satisfied with that scent. But when I saw that this was a new release and that they had it, I figured, let me, try it on my skin. And as soon as I smelt it, I was like, ring me up. I want that. And I will also be talking about this particular perfume in a lengthier review later on, potentially next week. So maybe if it's not next week, I think it'll be next week. Stay tuned, because I'm going to be talking more in depth about this perfume and its performance and all that stuff. But spoiler alert, I like it. And before we end the Shoppers Drug Mart section of this video, I figured I would share the 2 samples that they gave me with my purchase. So the first is YSL's Mon Paris, and this is the Eau de Toilette Lumiere. And I also got a sample of My Way Eau de Parfum Floral. So I will be doing a review on both of these scents. I've tested them. I did a full day wear on different days for both of them. And I'm going to feature those in that same video with the green tea lychee lime review that I have coming up for you guys. So please stay tuned for that. But no, just stay tuned for that to hear my thoughts, okay? So next up, I have a perfume that I didn't end up purchasing while I was in Canada, but I had ordered it previously from a Canadian website for it to be waiting for me when I got there. And the scent is called Cléo, and it's from the company Dan Un Hardan. And this is a scent that I ended up purchasing because it featured the notes of orange and ice cream, and I was like, yes, yes. And again, I say this in every video, but it has to be said. If you watch me for any length of time now, you know that I'm a fan of any perfumes or I have at least an interest in any perfumes that resemble an orange creamsicle in the way that it smells. And though it doesn't smell like a creamsicle to me, this smells just more citrusy to my nose. I do enjoy it. Now on the packaging it says it features notes of tangerine, and I feel like that is a more accurate citrus. Yeah. But these, just to give you a heads up, this is currently discontinued, but don't be hurt or anything, because this is also was in their children's collection as well, and the performance is not there. But keep in mind, this is a kid's fragrance. But I had to get it because, I already told you why I had to get it. But it is a cute little scent. The performance is not there. The strength is not there. I would exclusively wear this just as a pick-me-up, or like before I start the lotion / perfume part of my shower regimen. But yeah, I just figured I would share that with you because it's cute. So like I mentioned earlier, I did visit the Body Shop and I bought 2 body mists from there. And the first is one that I had been wanting for a long time. It's very much a scent that is quintessential The Body Shop to me. I remember smelling it for the first time as a wee little girl and really liking how it smelled. And that scent is Satsuma. And this is one that I really enjoy. Now, I ended up getting it in the body mist simply because they didn't have the eau de toilette available in store, which is fine because I feel like for a body mist, this does quite all right in terms of performance. It's not like the scent doesn't like go away immediately or anything. I could get like a decent hour and a half with it, but that's okay. But yeah, it's a fresh, citrusy, slightly floral smelling, but you know how sometimes citruses can have like a floral nuance to them? That's kind of how this vibes to my nose. And I really like it because it's not like the typical citrus scent, right? And like I said, this has like scent memories attached to it. So I'm glad that I have it in my collection finally, because it's been a long time coming. And next up, I have a fragrance mist version of White Musk. Now, I ended up picking up sniffing the Eau de Parfum in the White Musk scent, and it was horrible to my nose. It smelled very much, it just had something about it that I was like, this is not only just too mature for my nose, but I just don't like it. And I had a sample of White Musk years ago, prior to me caring as much about fragrance as I do now. And I really liked how it smelled, not really knowing much about notes or anything for that matter, but I knew that I really liked how it smelled, and I loved how it smelled on me. And I was like so excited to smell it again for the first time in what felt like years. So when I smelled the Eau de Parfum, I was like, ew, what happened? So then I tried the Eau de Toilette, and that was okay. But when I smelled the fragrance mist, I much preferred how it smelled in this formula. And I feel like perhaps it's because it's a lighter formula that made it more palatable to my nose, perhaps. I think that's what's at play here. It was just a lot easier for me to digest through my nose, not my mouth. And yeah, it's lovely, easy to wear. Smells like the 80s a little bit, but in terms of like classic smelling in the sense of like, dare I say vintage, I mean, I guess technically, right? It's like wearable to me. So it has like a soapy, musky, animalic, but not too heavy or dense. And it has like a floral quality about it too, but not too crazy. I feel like this is just an easy to wear, easygoing scent, and I'm glad to have it in my collection. And you know, you may have noticed, if you like are familiar with the Body Shop's branding and such, relatively recently they rebranded, you know, all of their fragrances are vegan, or at least I believe they are. They feature that word right there. And the releases they had prior to this rebranding, I really enjoyed how they smelled. Like the Eau de Toilettes, for example, like the vanilla in the previous packaging smelled so good to me, so good. I was like, this is like the perfect vanilla scent. It smelled great on my skin, and the grapefruit one smelled amazing too. So I ended up like trying them, and with the recent rebranding now in the packaging that was the current one, and they smelled so bad. They smelled not good to me, and I was so sad because I had like, it was kind of difficult to purchase them online. They weren't available online for the longest, and I think it was because of the rebranding happening that they just weren't available. Like, it was like constantly out of stock online. I was like, do I have my mic on? Yes, I do. And yeah, I was a little bit sad because I was so excited about it. Like, they just smelled very weird and cheap and just not as good as they were. Now, it's okay because I feel like I haven't found my perfect vanilla scent yet. I mean, I thought I did, but I mean, I'm sure I could find it. If I really want it badly, I'm sure I could scour the internet on like eBay or Macaron and look for that, like the particular vanilla scent from the Body Shop that I want, but that's okay. I just figured I would throw that in there with you. Let me know down in the comment section down below, actually, if you've noticed a difference between the Body Shop scents now and the previous releases. I'm curious to see if it's just me or y'all noticed it too. So while I was in the shopping center, I did visit a Victoria's Secret, and you know, I had to get me my panties, right? The 5 for, I don't remember how much, but anyway, you know, I had to get me them. But I also smelled the fragrances that they had. And the one that I really was most curious about was this one right here, the Tease Creme Cloud. So I have it in the travel spray. Well, is it the travel spray or roll-on? I think it's the roll-on. Yeah, it's a roll-on. Yeah. So I ended up getting this. I smelled I think it's called Potentially Seduction Intense. I'm not sure. I'll put the correct thing on the screen for you. But out of the two of them, I decided to go with the Tease Creme Cloud. Now, the reason why I was curious about this scent to begin with is that meringue note, and call me biased, but I'm kind of partial to any scents that smell like pavlova. It may be a ploy to get a certain Kiwi to think I'm cute. But I feel like this is actually a really pleasant scent. It's airy, but it has like warmth to it, and it is sweet. It kind of reminds me of how like Ariana Grande's Cloud kind of vibes, where it's like, I guess it smells, I want to say cologne-y in a way, right? Perhaps I think there's sandalwood in here, because sometimes sandalwood can kind of pull kind of masculine to my nose too. I feel like there's like a quality about this that I wouldn't be like shocked and appalled if a person like wore this who wasn't super girly. But I like it. It's nice. I'm glad to have it. I'm glad that I also got it in the rollerball form because I was traveling, I had limited luggage, and I wasn't trying to just pack a bunch of, you know, what I'm trying to say is I'm grateful that a lot of fragrances come in these like travel sprays and travel sizes because it's budget friendly. You get to try a fragrance without committing to a full bottle. But also when traveling, less headache when you have something this small but secure in your bag. So yeah, I'm glad. And I feel like most of these purchases were pretty much budget friendly because I was on a budget, but I feel like I got like a whole lot and I was very much strategic with my purchases and I'm really happy about it. But we ain't done yet, baby. I got more. So last up, I have 4 fragrances that I purchased from Zara and I'm so excited to have them because they're nice. So I ended up getting 2 travel size roll-on bottles of 2 2022 releases. And the first is Tropical Boost. So this is one that's a pineapple, like a creamy, sweet pineapple scent that I'm so happy about. Now, the only thing I wasn't happy about was this is a replacement for the original one I purchased because when I opened it, like a lot of it was already gone and I'm like, what the hell? So I went back and was able to exchange it. And then this one had stuff missing too. So I think the 2 that I picked up were either there was a defect in the way it was like sealed, but some of the scent had either evaporated or leaked out because the boxes that came in also had like the scent on them. But either way, I'm happy to have it because it smells good, and so good in fact that if I do run through this summer and leading into fall, I may consider getting one of the full-size bottles of it. But anyway, this is a lovely scent and I'm super happy to have it because it smells so good. And yeah, I think it's been compared to Perfect by Marc Jacobs and I see the comparison, but I do feel like there is enough of a difference where they don't smell like identical. You know what I mean? I don't even think pineapple's in Perfect. Child, I don't know. I don't remember. But anyway, Tropical Boost. And next up for the roller balls that I have from Zara is Luminous Nectar. And this is one that to me smells quite demure and soapy, to be honest. There's like a clean smelling quality about this that I really like. It's kind of slightly powdery, but it's very pretty and a little unexpected. I think I wasn't expecting it to be like, it's called Luminous, but it smells very when I say it smells muted to me, but when I say that, I don't mean that it's like dull smelling, but I mean that it doesn't have like a brightness to it, to my nose at least. Doesn't make it bad, just makes it false advertising. So next up, I have Pink Flambe. And this is one that was actually purchased kind of, not by accident, but I had wanted to get Pink Flambe, the summer edition, right? Because that has like a melon note and it's like a sweet aquatic gourmand. I was like, yes. But then, unfortunately, they only had this. But not really unfortunately, because I really do like how this smells. It is sweet and it smells edible. It kind of smells a little leaning on the juvenile side, but I'm okay with that. I feel like that's not too far from my style in terms of my fragrance style sometimes. But I do enjoy it and I'm excited to have it. Lasts quite long on me. And yeah, this is a nice one. This is a nice one. So the last fragrance that I got from Zara is potentially my favorite purchase out of all of the ones I shared with you. Potentially. Don't quote me. The scent is hibiscus. Now, the reason why I ended up wanting that, okay, well, first of all, I had me a whole list, right? A whole big time list of all the scents from Zara that I wanted to smell if I had the opportunity to smell them in store, right? And out of all of these, I think Tropical Boost was on my list, but hibiscus was on there because it features the notes of not only mango, but passion fruit. And if you've seen my recent video about Fleur de la Passion, I'll link it up above, you'll understand that like I was on a search for a beautiful passion mango fruit scent. Mango fruit, girl, a passion fruit mango scent. And not only does this scent features those two notes, right? But it also has like a creaminess to it. I'm like, yes. So it has vanilla in here. It's like a warm, sweet tropical scent that has like a sexiness to it. And I'm so happy. So happy. This is also one that performs quite well. And the prices on these were pretty dang good considering these are like decent enough quality where you get lasting power on them. You feel me? And they smell good too. So I'm like, I'm okay with giving my money to Zara for these fragrances because I like them. All right, so that is everything I have to share with you today. Let me know down below in the comment section if you have any of these products that I've shared with you and what your experience with them is, because I am curious. So if you liked today's video, give this video a like, please. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, but you do want to see more content from me, I encourage you to press that subscribe button. And if you want to support my channel even more, feel free to buy me a bubble tea. All that info is down below in the description box. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you and I will see you later. Bye! And before we get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone that has viewed, liked, commented, shared, subscribed, and bought me a bubble tea. Almost forgot again. Oh no, I have to get up. I'll be right back. Okay. Ooh, crack it back. So next I have a yes. So last up, I have 4 scents that I purchased from Zara. So next up, I have a Dutty bottle. All this tissue on my chest, and y'all couldn't tell me? All right, so that is everything that I purchased that smelled delicious. What am I saying?